feel like I can't even remember the last time I just like sat down and talked to you guys. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I feel like I'm saying welcome back to myself as well because it has definitely been a good couple weeks since I put a video up. And I've definitely missed it, and I'd like to say that, you know, I'm back now and that next week there'll be a new video, or at least the week after that, but you know, no promises. I feel like I've been so busy lately, so I just wanted to, I guess, share with you why I've been so busy. So for anyone who doesn't know, Kevin and I got engaged back in January, and there were a good couple months we were just like, oh yeah, like not doing really any wedding planning at all, and we didn't even really decide when we wanted to get married or start any kind of putting things in the works until around April. So that's probably when things started getting a little more hectic. So April gave us, let's see, about 5-6-ish months, because in April we decided to get married in October, and in Virginia, not in Arizona where we live, so that obviously creates, you know, extra challenges. But yeah, we're super excited, super happy. But I mean, there's definitely a lot of, you know, details that come with planning a wedding that we've been, you know, trying to figure out. And in addition to just the actual wedding details, we've also had to organize planning a trip out to Virginia to, you know, work on stuff for the wedding and fitting everything into a small amount of time while we're there. We've also been going through this premarital preparation program, so that's not, you know, it's really just like an hour a week, so it's not bad at all, but I mean, it's kind of, you know, one more thing on top of everything else. We've both been pretty busy with work for the past couple months. Kevin got promoted a couple months ago, and I got promoted recently, so I mean, definitely good things, but also just busy. The lease on my car ended recently, so I just bought a new car. We also just bought a hot tub. Surprise! Yeah, you would think we're crazy for buying a hot tub in pretty much June in Arizona, but here we are, and I think it'll be wonderful because it gets kind of cold at night. And I mean, it hasn't been all that warm recently either. Like, we haven't been able to swim at all, just like one weekend it was nice. So yeah, excited for that. Random, but I also switched dentists in the past couple months because my other dentist was just, I don't even know how to explain. Like, the first time that I went there, I didn't have the best experience, but it was fine. They did tell me that I had 13 cavities, and I thought that that was insane, but I was like, the dentist says so. So I got 6 of them filled, and I ended up having to go back to the dentist. I went back because I thought I had chipped a tooth. This was maybe 2-3 months after I got the filling done. Turns out my filling had fallen out, and so I mean, thankfully they repaired it for me for free, but that was kind of like my last straw dealing with that dentist. And so I switched dentists, went to my new dentist, expecting him to be like, oh yeah, you've got 7 more cavities here that need to be filled. Turns out I had none, so there's that. And they had to repair one of the fillings that I got done at the other dentist, and by this point it was probably not even a year since I'd gotten those fillings done. So that goes to show how bad that dentist was. We had a leak in our roof. This was, I want to say it was more than a couple months ago. It might have been a while ago, but we only just recently actually patched up the ceiling and all that stuff. So it's another thing all checked off our list. and hopefully it just won't leak again. We've only had like light rains since we got it fixed, so I mean, we'll see. We also got new HVAC a couple months ago, so that was nice and expensive, but I mean, you know, it's life. It'll last us a good long time, and it's way more energy efficient than the other one we have, so that's saving money on the back end there. Other than that, things have been pretty good at the house. It's weird to think that we've lived here for less than a year. I feel like we've lived here forever because we're like, I don't know, the house just feels so lived in. I mean, there's definitely still like some empty space, but I mean, in the minimalist sense, you could say that it's fully decorated. I mean, it's got enough stuff in it. Definitely need to start exercising again because I've been so bad about it. Like, I think I literally went like probably over a month without ever like getting on the elliptical one time, and we literally own an elliptical, so that's horrible. I really want to completely reorganize my closet and like fully KonMari it and get rid of all the stuff that either doesn't fit me or, you know, doesn't spark joy. I've also been getting more into tea. This is just so random, but yeah, I started brewing green tea and then just pouring it over ice and making my own iced tea. And I've actually found that that's just made me feel so much better if I have like, instead of a second cup of coffee, if I have like coffee in the morning and then like tea later in the day instead of like a second cup of coffee. And it has just been, I don't know, I feel like it's just so hydrating that it just gives me energy from like multiple sources, like the caffeine and the hydration instead of like just caffeine. We finally caved and got Netflix, so that's actually been really enjoyable. It's funny because we actually pretty much just got it because we wanted to watch The West Wing, and then it was just the whole wide world of wonderful. Comment down below if you have any suggestions for cooking shows that are on Netflix. Not baking shows, but cooking shows, because I feel like baking and cooking are just two different things. But I've been watching Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat, which is so wonderful. Like, definitely recommend that. And I'm almost done with that, so now I need like my next food show to watch. So comment down below and let me know if you have any suggestions. I actually read a book for the first time in forever, like an actual like paper in my hands book. I mean, even a non-paper in my hands book, like the only thing I've read in the past like 5 years has probably been like, okay, not 5 years, but in the past like 2 years, the only thing I've probably read is Harry Potter. But yeah, I read Atomic Habits by James Clear. Highly recommend. It's a great book. I feel like, I'm not gonna say it like changed my life or anything, but I feel like it definitely changed the way I thought about a lot of things. And I feel like, you know, every single time that I picked up that book, I was like, hey, guess what, to Kevin, like telling him like everything I just read because it was just so interesting. I started trying to learn how to use chopsticks because that's just something that a couple months ago I was just like, you know what would be really cool is to learn how to use chopsticks. So I just like watched a couple of like random YouTube videos, and then, you know, we have chopsticks, so I was like trying to practice a little bit, but I don't know, I felt like I was gonna give myself arthritis. But yeah, slowly but surely. I randomly decided I wanted to learn calligraphy, and so I like started watching YouTube videos on that. And I had a book at some point in my life, but I don't think it was very helpful because it was one of those like mini books from like Barnes & Noble. It's like that big, so I feel like I want to get like an actual like full-size, like more like workbook type of calligraphy book and work on that. I want to get back to playing guitar because that's something I haven't done in like literally years, and it's something that I love, so I want to do that. What else have I been percolating about? I would love to just get back into like drawing or painting, or, you know, some kind of like studio art. Don't know if things will be slowing down anytime soon. Things will probably get even busier, like especially as we're, you know, traveling and leading up to the wedding. And, you know, I feel like I've just been kind of having a day and having a week and having a month and having a year, and it's just, you know, it's a lot going on. But I mean, I I feel like when you sit down and you list it all out, it seems like there's really not that much going on. I just, you know, get easily stressed and easily overwhelmed, but everything's fine. Definitely had tons of video ideas over the past couple weeks, and I've just been, you know, writing them down when I have a chance because, yeah, hopefully I can bring them to life sooner or later. I hope you guys enjoyed this little life update, and I will hopefully see you soon again with a new video. If you have any video ideas, suggestions of things you want to see on this channel, just leave them in the comments down below. And tell me what's been going on in your lives, because I'm a curious person. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.